Why not give Gazans a choice? Everybody said this is the largest open-air prison in the world. Not because of us. We let people leave. In fact, if you want to know, over the last couple of years, 2 years, I think, 150,000 Gazans left. You know how they left? Because they bribed their way out, not to us. They bribed their way out. The rich could leave. But if other people wanted to leave, give them a choice. Not forcible eviction, not ethnic cleansing. In a war zone, people leave. We try to get the population to leave, to get them out of harm's way in Hamas with rifles, with gunfire, try to prevent them from leaving. So we moved them around so that they would get out of harm's way. But if people want to leave, if they want to emigrate, it's their choice. And I think President Trump's plan is right on the dot. It's the right plan. We will not allow Syria to be used again as a staging ground for attacks against Israel. Now, all this has been done to date, but of course there remains a principal problem. And that problem is the source of all these attacks against us, all this aggression against us. And that source is one country. It's Iran. Thank you very much. Thank you. Israel and America stand shoulder to shoulder in countering the threat of Iran.
Speaking after their meeting in Jerusalem on Sunday, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu presented a united front on Iran.
We agreed that the Ayatollahs must not have nuclear weapons. And we also agreed that Iran's aggression in the region has to be rolled back.
The common theme in all of these challenges is Iran. It is the single greatest source of instability in the region.
Iran says it's enriching uranium for peaceful purposes. It has backed groups across the Middle East that describe themselves as the axis of resistance to Israel and U.S. influence in the region. That includes Hamas, the Hezbollah movement in Lebanon, and the Houthi movement in Yemen. Iran denies that it closely directs its proxies in their attacks, saying that they act on their own initiative. Over the 16 months since the Gaza war started, Israel has assassinated top leaders of Hamas and Hezbollah. Israel and Iran have exchanged limited retaliatory attacks. Israel launched its assault on Gaza after Hamas fighters stormed southern Israel, killing 1,200 people and taking more than 250 hostages, according to Israeli tallies. More than 48,000 people have been killed in Gaza, according to Palestinian health officials. Much of the enclave has been laid waste, and most of the territory's 2.3 million pre-war population has been displaced multiple times, humanitarian agencies say. Netanyahu thanked Rubio for backing Israel's policy in Gaza. He said Israel and the U.S. under President Donald Trump shared a common strategy in the Palestinian enclave, where a fragile ceasefire is in effect. Israel took delivery of a consignment of Mk-84 heavy bombs Saturday after Trump lifted a block placed on them by the previous administration of President Joe Biden. Later on Sunday, Netanyahu again praised U.S. President Donald Trump's plan to resettle Palestinians from Gaza.
Give them a choice, not forcible eviction, not ethnic cleansing.
Trump's call for Palestinians to emigrate from Gaza, including to Egypt and Jordan, has been widely condemned. Some critics say that amounts to ethnic cleansing. Trump has said that he wants the U.S. to take ownership of Gaza and rebuild it into the Riviera of the Middle East. Arab states are working to present an alternative vision for Gaza. The White House is still working on extending the 42-day ceasefire into a second phase. Trump's special Mideast envoy said Israel's cabinet is due to meet on Monday to discuss the issue.